right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something.
Right.
He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at it. Many laughed. But his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game, he has evolved, he's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by night's end. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Joaquin Buckley. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, here's Bruce Lee getting ready for another UFC start as we begin round 1. So fast, so quick, so good at setting up striking angles, and it's hard to simulate the speed in training. I know the opponent has talked a lot about trying to find training partners to sit. Just missed on the front kick there. Overhand left.
Over and over, he is landing punches to the head.
Beautiful.
Another, he's hurt bad.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early.
Beautiful level change.
Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Lee getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Oh, now he's attacking on triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Lee. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Big elbow there lands. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
This is a terrible position.
Takes his back now.
Nice. Now he's going full mount.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, big elbow.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Lee's back into full guard.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Big right hook there by the champ. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Great defense by this fighter.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
.30 seconds now to go in the round. Lee's in half guard now.
Getting the mount here. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Horn sounds for the end of round one. Well, how's that for a 5-minute performance? The round is over mercifully for his opponent. You just got to make sure you stay the course, though, at this point, I would think, right? Because you nearly got the finish, but you didn't, and the opponent figures to make some adjustments.
Absolutely, and he's from a great team, John. You know that the opponent's from a great team, so they're going to tell him all the right things in between rounds. So he's got to stay the course, as you said. Be calm, be patient. Do exactly what you did prior that put you in such a phenomenal situation going into the next round.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Solid punch by him there.
He's wobbling now.
Big right hand there. Nice entry there, and able to finish. Right now they separate. Well, now that Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Big knee lands right to his opponent's midsection.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
Oh, man, these are hard.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Oh, and transitions right into side control. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
And there you go again. Half guard.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face. Now he's going full mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
I need you to fight back.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to...
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight! So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight, absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Joaquin
And new UFC welterweight champion. Those words sound good. He's going to enjoy watching this one back.